Hi everyone. So we are from group 135 for Let's Politics Society. And now we are currently in discussion number 4, where we will be going into second global issue, which is COVID-19. Also, for this discussion, group 1 are going to recite their poem. Before that, let's introduce ourselves. So my name is Amira Ghazali. My metric number is 199057. Shall we proceed to the next person, Aishah Zahira?
Hi, my name is Aishah Zahira Binti Zainudin and my metric number is 196183. Proceed to the next person, Hannah.
Hi, my name is Nurul Hanna Md Ariff and my metric number is 19846. Then go to the Shazreen.
Hi, my name is Shazreen Binti Zahril. My metric number is 197896. Proceed to Husnina.
Hi, my name is Husnina Binti Hattar. My metric number is 196537. Then proceed to Hanani.
Hi, my name is Nurhanani Binti Hairuddin. My metric number is 197576.
Alright, since we already finished with introduction of ourselves, so a little bit brief about the second global issues, which is COVID-19. It is currently very famous and ongoing global issue that we can't escape anywhere. The whole world right now is keep talking and updating about it. So we already know that COVID-19 is one type of coronavirus disease along with MERS and SARS. It is an airborne disease, which means it can be transmitted through sneezing and coughing. That is the main reason why wearing surgical mask is mandatory when we're going out. Alright, so let's little update about what currently is happening in Malaysia. So we are about to enter fourth wave, where we can see for several past days, the amount of new cases is just getting into 4 significant digit, roughly 2,000 cases or more. But we got we got several attention, especially from cluster education. Numerous of schools being forced to shut down temporarily in order to handle the COVID-19 situation. So I think that's enough about briefing COVID-19. So let's have group 1 to recite the poem related to COVID-19. First of all, let me share the screen first. Alright. So the group from group 1 member, which is me, Amira, and then we have Hannah, and then we have Aishah. So I'm going to recite for the first verse. Once there was no fear in the world. Once there was no suffering, no pain, no tears in the eyes. Once there was everyone traveling around the world freely.
However, the COVID-19 turned everything upside down, like bushfires spreading to all parts of the world, causing despair and misery to everyone. The cases always rising, the news no longer surprising, so many ill and dying, wish for it to be over as if nothing ever happened.
Stay at home, safe distancing, proper hand washing, wearing masks, getting vaccinated. It is not the end of the world. Everyone will break change and become free again.
So now the explanation for each verse. So I'm going first. Once there was no fear in the world. Yeah, we as human, we exploring what's the mystery about the world until we have we have the desire to eat the wildlife as our food, which means we can refer it to the for the first cause of the COVID-19, which is we pointed out to at the Wuhan COVID, where the COVID formed, they have no fear, like the bat, they just eat the bat like that. And then what I mean fear here, like we all like can do whatever we want since we are human, we are in the food chain, we are on the top. Next, about there is no suffering, no pain. We all like we can live our life before the COVID situation very like very happily. We can do whatever we want, no suffering, no pain. Like when we already start having the COVID-19, then we see that the COVID-19 patient been suffering, like their lung being inflammation and all. So when in the past before COVID-19, we have no tears in the eyes because we did not see how the situation is going to be happen. And then once there was everyone traveling around the world, traveling by traveling here means we travel we traveling freely means the way how we spread the the main how the COVID-19 is being spreading is because of traveling. If at the first the COVID-19 is only at Wuhan, China, but because of the traveling, the COVID-19 is become a pandemic to the world right now because of the traveling issue. That's the reason why a lot of all the countries in the world right now is close their boundary, close their immigration because they doesn't want the COVID-19 to be spread off. The higher and higher, even though the case inside the country itself, it can be handling, like for the first wave and the second wave, and now we are going to have fourth wave. No, I did not really keep up how many cluster already have. I think it's about like more than hundreds clusters from west east to the west Malaysia and East Malaysia. There is a lot of cluster. So I think it's very clearly. So we're going to for the second explanation, which is Hannah.
For the second explanation will be explained by me. First, for my verse, however, the COVID-19 turned everything upside down, like bushfires spreading to all parts of the world, causing despair and misery to everyone. The cases always rising, the news no longer surprising. So many ill and dying, wish for it to be over as if nothing ever happened. For my part, as we know, uh, back in the past, we doesn't have COVID-19. But as Amira said, due to the greediness of human, they eat everything without thinking the consequences in the future. So the COVID-19 arrived, which turned everything upside down. Like bushfire spreading to all parts of the world, which means that it spread really rapidly around the world, where most of the countries are nowadays have been affected by the pandemic. This situation has caused despair and misery to everyone. As we know, due to COVID-19, we are no longer freely to travel around. We are required to be quarantined and stay safe at home. And then, as we know, the case always rising, the news no longer surprising. So many ill and dying. Based on this verse, it said that, as we know, the case of COVID-19 is always rising. For example, around the world, it is stated that almost 100 millions cases of COVID-19 have been reported, whereas almost 3 million people have death due to this pandemic. And then so many ill and dying. So many ill and dying, for me, it is diverse. It's not only referred to the people who die due to the COVID-19. Maybe we can also relate it to the people who are mentally unstable during this pandemic. Also content to commit suicide. And then wish for it to be over as if nothing ever happened. This is my hope that the COVID-19 will finally disappear and everyone will be free to go out again. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Aishah, for the second verse. Okay, for the lastly, stay at home, safe distancing, proper hand washing, wearing mask. for the first force, there is all the SOP provided by the government to all of us follow, as we right now we also stay at home, so it will reduce the amount of movement of the people, and safe distancing like 1 meter from each other, and proper hand washing by using hand sanitizer, soap, and wearing masks that required to us to wear the 3-layer mask, and it is mandatory by the government. Everyone nowadays have to wear mask, and if you are go out and not wear a mask, it's quite a weird. And getting vaccinated, this is the government program that everyone have get their vaccines, and as we all know, for the last month, which is 30th, last of 30th March, it account of 921,417 people getting vaccinated. And nowadays, it also get in the second phase that the people, which is the elderly, will getting the vaccine, and we hope our batch also will get the vaccine. And this is not the end of the world. What I highlight, this is not the end of the world, because as we can see, these cases of COVID-19, actually we can handle like the second wave last year, that we are successfully getting the 0 cases last year. And actually all the sectors and government work together to manage these cases, and it required fully commitment and cooperation from us also to break the change. As I said, everyone will break the change, because the power of break the change is also in our hand. That when everyone follow the rules, and when everyone follow the SOP, and one wearing mask, getting 1 meter from each other, it will break the change and become free again, like the our normal routine, as we can travel around the world, we can gathering, and without thinking about the COVID-19, and without thinking about all the SOP, and we can get that once the change of COVID-19 is break. Okay, this all from our group one. Thank you.
So right now, let's hear comment from group 2 in study the word choice, meaning or the message from our poem.
Okay, let me start first. Okay, so first of all, I would like to thanks to Group 1 for your effort and hard work. So for me, this is a sentimental poem, because like as you can know that right now we are having this kind of situations, like this COVID-19 is getting, like even in Malaysia itself, it's getting, I think, worse. So it's it's very sad and concerning actually. So for the message of this poem, I think it's very clear. You you explain about the past before the COVID-19, and then you guys talk about the situation right now, and also recommendations for the pupils to stay safe, and just to avoid this kind of diseases, right? So I think it's very clear about the message. Is very clear. I really like the usage of the words that you guys do. You guys write it, and I think it's very simple, and it's easy to understand. So I think that's all for me. Good job, guys. You guys did great.
Okay, thank you, Husnina. I agree what you're saying about your poem. Um, First, for me, this poem easily to understand for everyone. Since um, since this poem can easily understand even without explanation. It's meant that for the child or everyone that read can easily understand and can get all the meanings that want to deliver. So the meaning that you all had explained is very good, that it can recall our memories about this experience of COVID-19. Um, so like that, Husnina said before, this poem is a sentimental. Yes, it caused an emotional response to our to readers. Um, yeah, I think that's all for me. Thank you and good job.
Okay. For me, first of all, I want to say good job to the group one, because of the beautifully written poem. I really like the poem, and from the poem, I can feel the frustrating and devastating feeling that you guys are trying to convey through this poem due to the COVID-19 disease that is unexpected. Um, and then I want to praise you guys for the good choice of words to describe the situation, and it makes it is the poem relatable to the reader. And I also can see that on the last verse, you guys include the step to uh, break the chain of the COVID-19 and to educate the reader about the COVID-19. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Alright, thank you for group 2 for the comment. I think we already end of session. Is there anyone want to speak out or else? Okay, no. So that's all from us. Thank you for your time. So yeah, thank you everyone. Shall we
Thank
meet?
you.
See you guys
Thank
later.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.